morning, everyone. It is 6:14 in the morning. I've been up since 4 a.m. studying, so I want to take a little bit of a break so that way I can get things going. I already did my face routine. I used my Jade roller, which is very nice. I have my moisturizer on, so I'm all ready to go. I've been drinking a lot of water. I've been hydrated. I did drink a Monster, so it should kick in pretty soon. So yeah, I've been up since 4 o'clock studying. I'm getting a little bit sleepy, not gonna lie, because it's very boring reading. But what I'm thinking, because yesterday, me, my mom, and my sister, we were busy packing all the Christmas decorations. We're actually almost done, which is nice. It's still very sad though, packing all the pretty decorations. I am gonna miss them, but Christmas is over, so we gotta get that going. Long story short, I am in the mood to kind of switch up my room. So as you can see, you're at a new angle in my room. Those are my bookshelves. I have one, two, three here, but then I have this shelf here behind me. Excuse the mess, it needs a deep cleaning. But I am thinking to move things around. So if you can kind of see right here, I kind of want to move the black shelf out and then put the white shelves kind of like this, and then maybe put the black shelf near my desk where it ends. So I'm kind of thinking to do that to just kind of get my blood moving, get it going. And I am in the mood to switch things up in my room. I'm kind of getting bored of the way it's laid out. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm not sure if this is going to be like an all day vlog, or I don't know if it's just going to be like a random video, spend the day with me, but we're just going to see where the day takes us. So yeah, I just thought I'd take you guys along with me, see how it goes. So basically, I'm just going to get started on, sorry, got a message. I'm going to get started on taking all the books off my shelves and the decorations. There's all my Harry Potter stuff, as you can see, in my Hello Kitty stuff. I am thinking to switch things up because I have a lot of pretty purses and I have a lot of Hello Kitty merchandise. So I'm thinking for this shelf right here, I want to take all the books, Harry Potter stuff out and put all the books, Harry Potter stuff, all in this side. And then the Hello Kitty decor, all my cutesy stuff, girly stuff, I want to transfer it to this shelf here behind me. I'm thinking that'll work. I'm going to see how it goes. But since we're in the process of kind of packing away everything, moving the house around, I figure it's the best time to get that going in my room before school starts. And I won't have time to do it. So I'd rather get that done as soon as possible, and also just kind of get the movement going, get a lot of blood movement going, kind of break away my studying. So yeah, that's the plans for right now. So we got a lot to do here. So I will keep you guys posted in a little bit. Quick, really quick. I just want to mention before, just a quick tip. If you're ever like me and you're just studying, you're trying to get into the rhythm of things in the morning, I highly recommend starting the process slow, because it's not easy just to get up and going at 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm barely doing it today. I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, I do this all the time. I honestly don't, which is why I look really tired. But what was I gonna say? Basically, just kind of keep it moving, keep it going. If you find yourself getting tired, because who wants to read at 4 in the morning unless you're reading a really good book, which I have done before. But when it comes to studying, it can be kind of boring. So if you're that person who can kind of have a movie on in the background or music, by all means play it, keep it going, keep it on. But it could also be very exhausting. So I'm still trying to find my balance, but just from this first day of trying it, I don't know why I just woke up to my alarm for once. I've tried doing that before and I haven't been able to, but I don't know if it's because I was moving around yesterday. I feel really good. I feel like I've gotten some exercise in. That could be a part of it. I'm not sure. But now that I'm getting sleepy, I find that if you're getting to that point where your mind's just getting fuzzy, the information is just not really clicking, or it just feels like it's kind of getting boring, just get up, get moving, clean, do some yoga, stretch, do something, or play some music while you walk around. I usually do 45 minutes of studying and then 20 to 23 minute break, but I always put my timer on my phone, so I stick to it. Try not to automatically reach for your phone or just get too distracted with outside sources. So that's my tip for studying so far. If you guys have any other, or you want any other tips on studying, because I kind of have a few, let me know if you want any advice. I'm not perfect, do whatever works for you. So anyway, I just thought I'd mention that while I get started, before I get started on all of this. We'll see how that goes. So I will check in with you guys in a bit. Hi everyone, so update. I had to stop my cleaning process because I had to run my gram to the store really quick, but we are making really good progress. I cleaned half the shelf, wiped all the stuff down. I just put it on my desk and on my bed. Wyatt's just waking up. He went with me to the on the ride to the store, so he's awake now. But yeah, so I pretty much I'm almost finished here. I just need a little bit of that stuff to move out, clean it, take the shelf out, and then I can start this process. So I just want to give you a quick update. I did have to run to the store, as I said, so I had to pause for a minute, but now we're back to it. So I'm just going to continue on with the bottom shelf and make my way to the top, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, progress. So it's barely 7:52, which is great. So we're moving along here. I did vacuum. I took out the shelf. I vacuumed the floor, which I can show you guys. It looks a lot better. Sorry for the camera angles here, but this is basically what we're working with right now. Nothing too bad here. It looks pretty good. So yeah, have that going. So back to what I was saying, now that I'm a little more awake, I can kind of give you more explanation. So basically, I figured it was best, well, I did study. I woke up at 4 in the morning and I got started on studying, which is great. I don't usually do that. Let me see if I can actually park you guys here for a second. We'll go with that. I usually don't wake up at 4 in the morning. I have tried to in the past. My best friend, he's usually up at 4 in the morning, already up and going on his dogs, working. I have problems waking up in the morning. Give me a second, I need to grab the rag. So yeah, I don't wake up at 4 in the morning usually. I am trying to build that habit. I feel with the morning routine, it is very hard to get that going because who wants to wake up at 4 in the morning, right? Especially when it's a little colder in the winter time. You don't want to get up and be all cold and sit up in a chair. I completely get that. I understand being productive, getting it done and all that good stuff, but for me, it takes a while to get me going. I'm not a morning person. I like to get up at my like 9 o'clock, kind of lounge around a little bit, get things going. I do get chores done first and all that good stuff. I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but it just takes me a while. I usually start studying if I have the time in the morning, usually around 10, 11 the latest. It depends because I'm very busy. Sometimes as you see, I have to run errands or I have to go to the store really quick. So it does depend. So I understand if you're that type of person who can't study right in the morning. Sometimes evenings will work for you. But I try to get as much studying done as possible. I do believe in taking breaks. I have done that in the past where I have just studied the whole day, and most likely I end up going through a burnout, which is pretty tough to get out of. So I do try to take breaks in between. As you can see, I got studying done already, but I am cleaning now. So to me, it's a good idea to take breaks. As long as you're productive with your time and you're not just on social media, you're not on your phone most of the time, then it's fine. And also, I know a lot of us tend to sit a lot when we're studying. So I find when I'm moving, I kind of wake up a little bit more and I'm a little more engaged. So, and it has been hard for me recently because I do spend more hours in the classroom and sitting down most of the time. So my workout has declined dramatically. So I am trying to incorporate some sort of movement into my studying routines, but it's hard. So I get that if you're going through that. I have stuff going on right now. We're putting away Christmas decorations and all that good stuff, running errands in between, getting stuff done, working. So working out is not exactly priority, but just do some movement. If I can give you any piece of advice, any movement counts. For me, I decided instead of doing a workout, I can spend time getting things done in my room, and that involves cleaning the space that I wanted to get done before school starts, and that wakes me up, gets me going. So to me, it helps. Obviously, I'm not saying to spend hours and hours away from studying. I can't even do that. So I have to at some point get studying done or incorporate a little bit more time with it, which I will do. But if I'm not going to beat myself up about it, if I have to spend some time getting things done around the house, it just has to get done. I understand family, obligations, we're busy, all that good stuff. So just get back to it when you can. Don't make it stressful. I find that when I make it stressful and I put blame on myself, I don't feel good about it, and it just kind of makes it more stressful, if that makes sense. Basically, it just makes it more stressful going back to it. So don't beat yourself up. I understand if we have things going on, we have some of us have husbands, kids, jobs. I totally get it. Just as long as I feel you at some point in the day you get studying done, you spend a lot of time with it, and then you're fine. If you can do it in between cleaning, chores, let's see, eating, whatever it is, go for it. Whatever gets it done. What else was I going to say about that? So basically, I highly recommend taking breaks. If you need a day to step away from it for a day, kind of clear your mind, but make sure you get back on it. If you waste too much time not getting back to what needs to be done, you're not helping yourself either. So I highly recommend doing that. I'm not an expert. I'm just telling you what I suggest if you're like me. Sadly, I'm that person who cannot study with noise on. I can't. I've tried putting on movies, I've tried music. I'm very easily distracted, so it has to be quiet. Unfortunately, that is a hindrance because I don't always have that peace and quiet time, but I am working on it, but slowly but surely. And as I said, habits or good habits don't happen overnight. You got to build yourself up to it. So don't beat yourself up if you can't wake up at 2 in the morning and study, or 4 in the morning and hit the textbooks and just get all the information in your brain. It doesn't work like that. At least for me, it doesn't. If it does for you, I wish I had that. But for me, I can read it at 2 in the morning. I'm not fully awake. My brain's not there. I'm just basically reading. So what I do is if I wake up at that time, or like this morning, 4 in the morning, I will just read it. I'm not trying to understand anything. I'm not trying to cram it all in my brain. I'm just reading it. So far yesterday I read the chapter I think twice over. And this morning I read it 2 times again, so that's 4 times in total. So, and for me, my brain's still not really clicking with it now, because it's very boring reading. It's very dense, very dull. It takes me longer. So if it's more engaging, or if you can somehow make it more fun and entertaining, by all means go for it. For me, there's no way around it. Unfortunately, the material just is what it is. But as I said, when I'm going through it, like in the early mornings, and I'm studying really hard material, I'm just reading. Basically, I'm just trying to get through the chapter. I'll take notes later. I'll get all that going, but mornings are usually busy for me. So as long as I got that reading time in, already, I'll give myself props for that, because I got some reading in. I could have just been on my phone wasting time, but I didn't. I got up and I got it going. So basically, that's all I want to mention about studying. I know I kind of went off a little bit off point, but we're just gonna get back to cleaning, and then I will check back in with you guys in a bit. Okay, so as you saw, I did move the shelf, so we are in fact done with shelf number 1. I'm going to put this one, scoot it over as much as possible. I'm still debating about the shelf. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. But basically, I'm just going to scoot that over, scoot this over. Hold on, baby. Why it's calling me. And then we'll see how I'm going to organize the books. I'm thinking I'm going to throw back on my Harry Potter stuff just to kind of get it off the floor and give myself more room to work with. And basically organize the books right afterwards. So yeah, work in progress, making it happen. We're good to go. So let's continue. morning, everyone. It is the next day. I didn't close out the vlog yesterday because I was just busy straightening up my room, getting everything put together. I did finish my room, my bookshelves. It looks super nice. I'm happy with it. I did not put my books in any particular order. I just go based on color, basically. I'm not into like the whole color coding process, but I just kind of threw things on there. I know I can organize them in a certain way, but this is just what works for me for right now. I have a very small room, so I don't have a lot of shelves to do the whole rainbow thing, and I'm not really into too much on splitting up my series. If I have a series, I don't like to split them up. I like to keep them together. I might have a few here and there where I only have book one or book two of some sort, but anyway, long story short, I just threw the books on the shelves, and then over here on this brown shelf, I just put all my historical romances here. It goes all the way down to the bottom. I love the way it looks. And then I just did like a little country theme here. I got my Dolly Parton, a rose that my best friend gave me, these earth stones. I forgot the name of this one. And then a little hat, a cactus. Sorry if you can hear my dogs barking. But yeah, I love the way they came out. I'm really happy with them. So on top here, I just put my teenage romance, contemporaries, basically that genre. Here I have the same thing. Most of these books I have read actually. The only ones I haven't read, I make sure I try to do my best to keep the ones that I have read towards the back, and then the ones I haven't read towards the front. But I have these I haven't read, these either. Let me see. These, no. But on the back is basically my Sarah Dessen books. I've read all of Sarah Dessen. P.S. I Love You, Save the Date, Starry Eyes, my favorite. I haven't read 5 Feet Apart yet, but basically you get the idea. I don't have a problem getting a step stool or anything to see which books I want to read next if I'm into this genre or whatever. I just feel it's kind of fun to kind of hunt from. So, and I like the way it looks actually. I have a few knickknacks up there. Sorry, I'm filming on my iPad, so weird angles going on here, but yeah. Basically that's how it looks. I really like it. And then over here, obviously, I have some pops. I love Zootopia, and then I have Cusco over there, Scooby, Ratatouille, and then over here I have Brave. These actually are my sisters, but they just sit here for now. And then, of course, my Shatter Me series. If you know me by now, you would know I love the Shatter Me series. Favorite series of all time, hands down. So they're, of course, here. They have, she needs a shelf of her own. I do have one random book right here, but it's fine. It works for me. And then here, just a little bit of everything. I just have my children's classics. I've read this one. Little Women I haven't read, but I have seen the movies. I forgot which one's my favorite. I don't know what era specifically it is, but it's basically the old version of Little Women, and I loved it. But I want to read this soon. A Little Princess, obviously. I've read this one. What is it? The Distance Between Me and the Cherry Tree. This was from Dollar Tree. So sad, but I loved it. Let's see, another one that I've read. When Will the Heaven Begin by Allie Breedlove. I highly recommend this book. I could actually show you. This one, I've bawled on this book. I found this at, I think, a while ago. No, I'm lying. My mom found this for me at Dollar Tree a while ago. And this book is so sad, but I highly recommend this book. This really, I still think about his story from time to time. So I love this book overall. But yeah, that's basically my shelves. Again, love the way they came out. Just thought I'd give you a little tour. I have a lot of things to do today, so I will keep you posted in a bit. Good evening, everyone. It is officially nighttime. I'm not even sure what time it is, actually. It's 8:15 officially. I've been on the go since, I think, 6 or close to 7, like around 6:40ish. I've been busy. This morning me and my best friend hung out in the morning, and I got to ride his horse. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoy riding. She's such a good girl. She really takes good care of me when I'm riding, and I'm getting back into the rhythm of it slowly but surely. I'm no professional. Once again, I haven't rode in so long, and I usually, on his horse, I ride bareback, so it's basically like a blanket or like a pad. It's no saddle, and you just have to learn to hang on, and obviously, position yourself a certain way. So it's a lot of muscle memories, a lot of training. It's going to take some time, but I'll get there. But I'm just enjoying it for what it is, which is nice for me. But luckily, his horse is really trained. She's broke, So she's a good girl. I'm in good hands with her. So I really had a good time, and then obviously brush her down, clean the stall. I enjoy doing all that. I really do. It's just nice to be up and early and moving. It gets my blood going, it gets me moving, it helps me wake up. So I really enjoy doing that as a hobby. I'm getting back into it, but I've only been consistent so far. It's because my break was school, obviously. But overall, it's just fun. I highly recommend it if you're someone who always wanted to be around horses. Try to find somewhere in your area where you can take lessons if possible. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. Obviously, be safe, wear a helmet, take proper precautions, do all that fun stuff. But just enjoy the ride. I am enjoying it. I'm not worried about trying to be a professional rider or anything like that. This is all for fun. So I've been on the go since then. I got home and my mom and I put away the rest of the Christmas decorations. So all of that is good to go. My room is finally finished. I just have a few odds and ends that need to find a place. But other than that, it's pretty much good to go. So overall, it was a good day today. I also gave my dog Benji a bath. He was dirty. He's our little dust bunny, but he's all good now. He's all good to go. And I finally got cleaned up. I'm going to end the night with just relaxing. I might do a FaceTime call with my best friend and then obviously do some studying because I did not get to it today. But I really don't mind ending the night just sitting up in bed and just reading the chapters. I will get to reading. I am going to try to remember the books that I have from my last TBR in October, and that way I can continue on from there. But overall, this was a really good, productive day. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed the process of seeing me redecorate my room, redecorate my bookshelves. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy watching videos like that, so I thought it'd be fun to do one of my own and kind of show you guys how I did it. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys for tonight. I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you all in my next videos. Bye.